Leo, you need certainty. There's some area of your life where there has been uncertainty, which breeds intrusive thoughts, doubt, fear, stress. So I've made the intention for this reading to bring you confirmation of some aspect in your life. So what's the time messages here for Leos? What's the time messages here for the Leos? So December could be of importance to you. December 26th. Number 26 is on the card. December showing up for you, Leo. That is Sagittarius and Capricorn season. Oh, then you've got July, which is Cancer and Leo season. Number 21. So July and December for Leos, for the sign of Leo. And the next month looks promising. And by the end of the day, number 46. And then 35 next month looks promising, and 46 by the end of the day. Next full moon at the bottom here. So by the end of today, whenever you see this reading, something is happening for you. Next month looks promising, and then July and December. Interesting. Show me for the Leos, please. Hold on, this one flipped over. And it says, in love with the idea of love, idealism. That's Neptune energy. That's very much like in the, wearing your rose-colored glasses. And then you have visualize. This is a practice that can bring you great results when you use your mind's eye to envision things that you want to come to fruition in your life. If you go into your mind and you create the time that you, like, say whatever it is that you're wanting to happen to you in the future, and you think about it in your mind as if it's happening to you now, and you smell everything, taste everything, literally get into the minutia detail, and using all of your senses over and over again to create your desires. When you do this practice, when you visualization, it is super powerful. And look at the bottom of the deck, it's rewards. So this is about getting your just dessert, getting your just dues. But there's some idea here that, there's some notion that you're in love with the idea of love, and that you're idealizing something and you're not seeing with clarity, but they want you to visualize and surrender and flow. Ride the wave, tap into the flow, and let go. And rewards. Okay, Leo. Now I'm going to get a message from your oversoul. Show me for the Leos. You want to bring them confirmation. Thank you. It says, plant the seed of a new template. Plant the seed of a new template. So here you go with that. This is like that visualization energy. This is about you visualizing by planting the seed, right, in your brain, in your mind's eye. Bring peace to troubled waters. Underline that. Bring peace to troubled waters. Okay. Where's this showing up for the Leos? Where's this potent energy for Leo? Okay, so you've got Mercury here. Mercury is the communication planet. It's about words, thoughts, analysis, information, learning, trade, ideas, smarts, reporting, awareness, vision, lens, palette, perception, curiosity. It rules Gemini and Virgo. And Mercury did just go direct here the last day or two. Today's the 23rd that I'm filming. Then you've got a trine, which is a beautiful aspect in the when you do astrology and you read birth charts. The trine is like a triangle, and it harmonizes, it aids in your life, it enriches, it benefits, it energizes, it enjoys, it brings ease to situations. So this is a good energy to have around you. Oh, and you got another aspect, which is sextile, which is another great one to have. Sextile is opportunity. It calibrates, assists, explains, provides opportunities, synergizes, creates possibilities, opens doors. Wow, this is a lot of good energy you've got. So you've got this thing with your communication and these beautiful trine and sextile aspects. So your communication can really benefit you. Your words, your ideas, there's a lot of good things coming in for you in those arenas. Now, this is the oracle of the sun, of the radiant sun, and it's going to tell me what planetary energies are around you. Are you exhibiting mostly, or are ones that you're dealing with from other people? Show me the Leo's most potent energy. Show me Leo's potent energy. The first one is Venus in Taurus, which is romance here. Then you've got Mercury in Capricorn with organization. And that's that mercurial energy that you've already received here, Mercury. So you've got Mercury and Venus so far. And 2 earth signs, Capricorn and Taurus. Then you've got the moon in Pisces with empathy. So there's a lot of things that are really touching your tender in some places, and you're very empathetic. And you've got Saturn in Virgo with isolation. Saturn is a very limiting energy. It's disciplinarian, and it does grant rewards, but there's some isolation here. And Saturn is like about your career and your finances. It rules Capricorn, another earth sign, and Virgo. So you got all the earth signs on the table. Okay, so then you've got Venus in Aries with lust. And then Mars in Aquarius with rebellion. You rebel, you. So there's some things that you are, rebelling against. Romance is here with lust. So there's a lot of that going on for you. You're isolating yourself in some regard, though. And then quarrel, Mars in Cancer, underlying that with quarrel. Speaking of quarrel, everybody has light and dark in them at all times. Like, we're always a little bit of light and a little bit of dark. So this is the shadow. I'm just going to see what your most potent shadow is at this time for your awareness. What's Leo's most potent shadow for their best, highest good to show them? So Leo, you've got boundaries. Develop healthy boundaries to make sure you are emotionally and mentally stable, and it's okay to say no. Underlying that is suspiciousness. It's a quality of distrust and disbelief. Give yourself reasons why you feel this. And I'm going to check in with the shadow that you most engage with externally. What's the shadow that Leo most engages with? Superficial. You care too much about outward appearances. Start with inner work, your value, your self-esteem, your personality. And then impatience. Look for patterns of impatience. Notice the negative physical symptoms it causes you. Take deep breaths and slow down. So somebody you deal with a lot is superficial and impatient and emotionally overreacting. You are overthinking, which is causing a flood of unnecessary emotions. Okay, so that's the energy, that's the shadow that you are dealing with a lot of externally. And then I'm going to check in with the psychic tarot of the heart for you, Leo. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly for Leo. For the Leos. Show me what's up with the Leos. What messages do they need to hear for their highest good? So you've got open up here with the Four of Pentacles. This is an energy that's about finances. It's also about psychologically, if you're holding on too tightly to something, because in the Rider White Tarot, it's a man that's holding 4 Pentacles really tightly. So this is saying for you to open up. So there's something that you need releasing. Clarity of belief. This is the Magician. Wait, I always get this. Just want to make sure I'm telling you the right thing. Hold on a second. I'm glad I checked. The Magician in the Major Arcana is number 1, but it has a black border in this deck. So this is actually the Ace of Swords in in the Minor Arcana. So this energy is the keywords are communicate, right? And you got that mercurial energy. You got Mercury a lot in your energy right now, which is all about communication. See? Mercury, communicate. So it says communicate beliefs and transformation. Great potential is around you to define who you really are at this time in your life and to determine what your beliefs are regarding love and commitment. Discard any outdated ideas about how a relationship should function and what the proper roles should be. Decide what you need and what you're willing to give. Different relationships will require different strategies for success. You need to be flexible and open-minded. Bring a breath of fresh air to your way of thinking about love and partnerships. When you have gained clarity, a gentle communicate, when you have gained clarity, gently communicate this to other people with whom you're in a relationship. Explain how you would like to see the relationship change or grow, and exchange ideas on how each of you might alter your behavior to make this happen. Act upon your new insights and transform your relationship. And the very first one of the cards you got was in love with the idea of love. So this is all about you transforming your idealism into clarity of belief, and then opening up and communicating this with whoever it is that you're in important relationships with. So that's important for you, Leo. Throat chakra, look at that. And you've had such a heavy emphasis this reading about the Mercury communicate. The throat chakra is all about communication. It's a blue color, and it says here in the book, the throat chakra is all about talking and communicating. So this is highly pronounced for you at this time. And the key words are I speak, the element is sound, and the gland is thyroid. It says located in the throat area, this chakra is associated with communication, sound, creativity, and the ability of clairaudience, inner hearing. Many artists, speakers, writers, singers, and others in the creative arts have active throat chakras. To activate this chakra, use your voice in some way. Sing, chant, hum, laugh, make some noise. Energizing this chakra helps you speak your truth in a clear and kind manner, improving your relationships and increasing your sense of well-being. You got a lot here on communication. It's really, really pronounced. So, Leo, that is really strong in your energy right now. So I'm going to this is the High Vibe Oracle deck. I'm going to pull and see what messages are from you, for you, I meant to say from you, yeah, for you, Leo. So you've got mirror work. Look into a mirror and make a funny face, one that brings forth a laugh or smile, and tell yourself that you are amazing. This deck is all about raising our frequencies. Tantrum time. Punch or yell into a pillow, stomp your feet, get on the floor and start kicking and screaming. Having a tantrum moves and releases your energy so that it is not stuck and weighing you down. Afterwards, you will feel lighter and ready to move forward. So these are the messages I have for you now. I really hope that this reading brought you clarity and confirmation. If it did, please let me know. I would love to hear your feedback. And it looks like Mercury going direct is going to have a great impact on your life if you take the messages and you use your beautiful communicative ability. Stay true to your heart, Leo. Take care.